What's up, guys? Chaos Custom back here for a new video. Today we have Justice League Showcase Part 1, which includes Bruce Wayne, Batman, and the Batmobile. There's a sneak peek of it. Anyways, so I will be having the air figures on, such as Flash, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg, Aquaman, Superman, and all that. I also will eventually be doing Tactical Suit Batman and possibly Steppenwolf. Yeah. But for sure, I will be finishing Justice League. So yeah, let's just get into the showcase. And we're going to start with Bruce Wayne first. So yeah. Alright, so here's Bruce Wayne. Very simple figure. Nothing's really custom on him except for his face and a little bit of his hair. He just has some standard black pants, a standard Lego, it's an older Lego of a suit, kind of like a tux, and then I gave him some white arms, so it looks like he took the jacket off of his suit off, so, because he usually wears a suit, in Justice League and in Batman Superman, so yeah. And then, the back, it's plain, nothing much. Then move to the head. It basically is a Bruce Wayne or Superman face. And all I did is added a beard with little brown dots, my bad. And I went over, I smeared a little bit of gray on there, so it looked like he kind of shaved it in a way to try to get the look of Ben Affleck. And of course it's Leo, so you can't get exactly, but anyways. And then the hair, I used Bruce Wayne's hair from the Lego Batman movie sets, the Batcave set, and then I went over a little bit on it. I don't know how well it'll show up, but I probably won't show up too well, but I went over it with some brown and some gray, kind of give it that texture, or look that's worn out brown hair. So yeah, because he has brown hair in the movie, I'm pretty sure. So either way, I liked the way the hair was, and that's why I use it. So anyways, that's my Bruce Wayne, and now moving on to Batman. Alright, so here's Batman, the Dark Knight himself. And I gotta say, this is probably one of the best figures I've ever made. Probably the whole Justice League showcase I will be having would have the best figures I've ever made. Especially Flash so far. He's looking pretty good. But Batman here is probably one of my favorites so far. And I can't wait to be working on his tactical suit. So anyways, let's get into this. His legs, the boots, I went just start off before I do anything actually. This is all customized and painted by me. So yeah. The boots, I put electrical tape around his kind of see. Feel focus. Maybe not, but anyways, there is electrical tape on there. Oh yeah, you kind of see a bump there. That's electrical tape. Here's the back of his legs. Just some gray. Oh yeah, you can see electrical tape better. Black boots, of course, and then I went over the where his toes are at, I went over some gold, so because he has gold there, some I don't know what it's probably just some extra armor in the suit. He also had it in the Batman Superman movie, so then I went over with the electrical tape and just all the black on the boots with clear glue, liquid glue, and it gave it some that rubbery kind of look and a little bit of feel to it. And then moving up the legs, you can see you can almost see a pattern. See if we get a little closer, you can see it. Yeah, that pattern actually sculpted. And then all the black lines are Sharpie. I tried to get as accurate as I could to the movie. And then the pattern goes all the way, let's see if it's focused again. Yeah, all the way around his legs. Actually, basically what I did is, it's all sculpted. So it's made out of clay. I basically just, I would get a thin layer of clay, and then I would get the grip of the X-Acto knife and just roll it around. I had to be careful because I didn't want to fall or scrape, not fall, but scrape some of the clay away. So that was very time consuming. And then, anyways, that goes all around the legs. Show you the back. See there. Some parts may be peeling off, but like I may have to fix some things, but it's just because of the like whenever I move the legs, it kind of scratches a little bit. And so moving up to the utility belt, the middle part is of the utility belt is sculpted by me, and then the pouches are actually from the Lego Batman movie sets. The utility belt, I actually cut those off, and then I ended up gluing everything on there. I sculpted everything and gluing everything on there. Then went back with gold paint, and then went back with a black wash to it. And then around his belt is just black going all around. So yeah. Then going up, you can see that his abs kind of look 3D, and they are. The pattern goes all around the suit. See if you get a good angle of his abs. There you can see his chest and his symbol, and his abs go up. The abs are actually made out of index card. They're cut to shape, and I went over it of super glue, clear super glue, so it was hardened and it wouldn't rip. And then I glued it on and painted it, of course. And then the chest I sculpted, and so along with the around the ab part, I sculpted around there, so then the abs would stick out a little further. And then I also did the pattern around there, and then all the black lines are Sharpie. And the symbol sculpted from the actual the Batman Superman, the actual official Lego torso. I went over clay on his whatchamacallit, cannot think today, his symbol, and then I went to his heart and I scraped it off with a X-Acto knife. And it took a couple of tries to do the whole torso. It took me twice. And I finally got the symbol glued on, and then painted black, and then went over a super glue again, clear, so it made it shiny. And so yeah. And then moving on to the arms. Jeez. You can see some more of that. His like armored pieces. Those also made out of index card. And then all his black, everything pretty much black in this figure, except for this cape and his mask is all super glued. And I sculpted the arms, so it gave him some muscles, added his Sharpie black lines, and then glued on to the little armor bits. And then the gauntlets, you can see those gray stripes on there, because in the movie he has like upgraded, his whole suit's upgraded, so I have more armor. And so I'm gonna take the cape off a little bit, or not move it off, but anyways, you can kind of see where the gray stripes in that. I added I made a line when I was sculpting, so it looked like it was armored. It's a little harder to see this one, but and of course you can see his like those little 3 spikes he has on his gauntlet. That was from a Lego hand, which I'll probably make a tutorial about or something, because it's a little confusing. It's better if you like see it in person. And then of course I painted his 3 little dots and show he has like the gold knuckles on his hands, and then his hands can move. And that's the same for this arm too. Okay, and then the back of him, I added the pattern on, and then a little bit of his cowl you can kind of see up by his head more. I painted like the back of his cowl, and then more Sharpie lines to get that detail in, and then those little like threads I guess he has. And then moving up to the head, it was actually a Lego Batman movie head, just a serious face, and then I painted, for Sharpie I added the eyes on, and I'll just show you that. Yeah. There you go. See the eyes now. And then I also added, cause I was gonna sculpt a chin strap onto this mask, if I can put it, but I decided not to. It would take a long time, and it wouldn't take too long, but it'd just be very frustrating to do that, because you have to make sure it's measured up with the head, and I also want the head and the mask to come off to be two separate pieces. So I just painted it on with some black, and then the cowl or the mask. It's actually like a fake Lego mask, but it fits real Legos. I sculpted on it. You can see his ears has been sculpted a little bit. Move at the back. Yeah, I added onto his ears, and then you can see a little bit, or let me get in the light better. His eyebrows. You can see his little lines. I sculpted that too, and then I also sculpted on his inner ear. And I try to get his look in the new movie, because he has a little different cowl. And then the cape is just a standard black, the one a new fabric cape. So I was going to use electrical tape on one of them, but it ended up being too thick, and I would like the material of it. It wouldn't move as much, I guess you could say. And then I liked it if there's more movability. So that's what I try doing on all my figures. Most detailed with lots of movability and lots of very accurate. So anyways, there's another look at Batman, and then let's get on to the Batmobile. Alright, so here's the Batmobile. I had to take this off of the stand, my phone, because of how large it is. It's basically the Batmobile from Justice League set, but just edited. Like you see here, the gun. I made it so it looked like the missile launcher in the movie. Get that kind of shape to it. I added these machine guns right here that can move up and down and side to side, and they can come off too. And then I edited this gun here. And then there's a lot of yellow in this, so I took that out and swapped it gray. And then I also added this piece, which slides on and in and off right here, which it's not really needed, but I decided to add it anyways. It kind of give it look cool. And then I edit on the front and make it more accurate. I gave it little lights right here, and then of course these little flaps that go over the wheel. And if you were to look at a picture right now, it looks way more accurate than the regular Lego Batmobile did. So that's what I did. I forgot the YouTuber that I looked at, but he actually gave me he actually has a tutorial on how to do this whole front, basically all of this. And then of course I made this by myself. And then everything else is pretty much my own thing. Moving on to these machine guns, or little mini guns. They can come on and off, of course. And then these little flaps can move up. So it looks like it's like the guns come out of the car. So that's pretty cool. And then put them back on. Keep on moving them side to side. And then moving on to the gun right here. I tried on. You can see on the door, this little flap can come off. I tried getting it because on the new Batmobile, it has this huge gun right here, and this like whole you can't sit right there. Like that seat is totally taken because of the huge gun. Which I would have kept. I wish Lego would have made a mold of it, like a new hood mold right here, or a door. So then, because this is what it looks like. Basically, I'll show you inside of the cockpit, I guess. Get it open. It's like sometimes I have to move this. There we go. Let's put that piece back on. Oopsies. So you see cockpit, just the regular. The gun, since it goes inside too, I'd try adding it on the other side of there, but then I wouldn't be able to fit in our figure in there, so I decided not to and just make it so it looked like it went in there. So yeah, basically on the Justice League Batmobile, you see that gray right there? That was actually yellow. I didn't really like the color of that, so that's why I changed it. And then, of course, these doors just come down, just like so. Just pop it out a little bit. Oh, we'll keep it open right now. And then this piece is just holding on there. It's very loose in there. But in Batman Superman sets, this piece was here. They were long like this, but in Justice League they were a lot smaller. And so basically I added them back on, and then added these little pieces because these pieces were in Justice League set. So yeah, put this back on, I guess. And then I would have done more to the wheel, but I just added this piece and this little piece right here. And that's it. And then the back is just nothing. So anyways, that's the Batmobile. So yeah, I hope you like this showcase. As a little sneak peek, I'll show you the work I have on the Flash. So alright, so here's a little sneak peek of Wonder Woman. Here's a Flash. Anyway, so yeah, expect those to be coming out soon, along with Cyborg, Aquaman, Superman, and yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya, bye.